African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 25th of January, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. In Kupyansk direction, units of the Zapad Group of Forces and artillery repelled 4 attacks of armed forces of Ukraine 30th, 32nd, 57th Mechanized Brigades assault groups close to Makiivka, Lugansk People's Republic, and Sinkivka, Kharkov region. Up to 40 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 3 pickup trucks, and 2 Polish-made Krab self-propelled artillery systems have been eliminated. In Krasny Liman direction, units of the Tsentr Group of Forces supported by artillery repelled 2 attacks launched by assault groups of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 117th Territorial Defense Brigade close to Yampolovka, Donetsk People's Republic, and Chervenaya Dybrova, Lugansk People's Republic. Up to 270 Ukrainian troops, 2 tanks, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 8 armored fighting vehicles, and 20 motor vehicles have been neutralized. In Donetsk direction, the U Group of Forces improved their position along the front line. 3 attacks of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 22nd Mechanized Brigades assault groups were repelled near Kleshchiivka, Donetsk People's Republic. Artillery strikes were delivered at manpower and hardware of Armed Forces of Ukraine 22nd, 92nd Mechanized Brigades close to Krasnoye and Kleshchiivka, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 310 Ukrainian troops, 4 tanks, 4 armored fighting vehicles, and 7 motor vehicles. In the course of the counter-battery warfare, 1 U.S.-made M270 MLRS, 1 U.S.-made M777 artillery system, 1 Akatsia self-propelled artillery system, 1 D-20 howitzer, 1 Vostok self-propelled artillery system, 2 D-30 howitzers, as well as 2 ammunition depots were hit. In South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok Group of Forces and artillery inflicted fire damage on manpower of Armed Forces of Ukraine 31st Mechanized, 79th Air Assault Brigades close to Staromayorskoye and Novomykolovka, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to 130 troops, 1 tank, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 3 motor vehicles, 1 Vostok self-propelled artillery system, 1 Giant B howitzer, as well as 1 electronic warfare station. In Zaporozhye direction, units of the Russian Group of Forces supported by aviation and artillery inflicted losses on clusters of manpower and hardware of Armed Forces of Ukraine 33rd, 65th Mechanized, 128th Mountain Assault, and 112th Territorial Defense Brigades close to Rabatino, Yurkovka, and Verbavoy, Zaporozhye region. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 130 Ukrainian troops killed and wounded, 1 tank, and 4 pickup trucks. In the course of the counter-battery warfare, 1 Polish-made Krab self-propelled artillery system, 1 Czech-made RM-70 Vampire MLRS, 1 Vostok self-propelled artillery system, and 1 D-20 howitzer were neutralized. In Kherson direction, units of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 35th Marines Brigade were hit near Tyazhinka, Kherson region. The enemy lost up to 45 Ukrainian troops and 3 motor vehicles. In the course of the counter-battery warfare, 1 Vostok self-propelled artillery system, 1 U.S.-made M777 self-propelled artillery system, and 1 Grad MLRS combat vehicle were hit. Operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, and missile troops and artillery of the Russian Groups of Forces have engaged Armed Forces of Ukraine manpower and hardware in 109 areas during the day. Air Defense Forces shot down 4 HIMARS MLRS projectiles and 1 Tochka-U tactical missile during the day. In addition, 91 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles have been destroyed near Belagorovka, Donetsk People's Republic, Ploshchenka, Lugansk People's Republic, Tokarevka, Tavolzenka, Kharkov region, Sagi, Kherson region, Verbavoy, Ulyanovka, and Tokmak, Zaporozhye region. In total, 568 airplanes and 265 helicopters, 11,231 unmanned aerial vehicles, 452 air defense missile systems, 14,794 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,209 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 7,861 field artillery guns and mortars, as well as 17,878 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.